My dear friends, brothers and sisters, this is a very auspicious occasion for me to be present amongst you. The university which I represent is a conglomeration of Indian culture and the Western science, how we can combine the science and spirituality together. Many of you have been there. I can see Amrit Suryananji seated in the audience, who has been here in my university with him. And we are really now focused today on the various aspects of the scientific developments of the yoga. Yoga itself is pronounced in two forms, yoga and yog. Yog means joining, intercommunion of microcosmos and macrocosmos, of my soul with that almighty soul. And for that there are various means, Hatha Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Jap Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Nad Yoga, and just like Yoga Nidra, all these things are the various means to achieve that goal. Once we are united with that almighty, we reach that target for which this man is born. The second aspect is yoga, which is very popular in West. As all of you know, you have come from there, and you know that many people now understand the scientific importance of yoga. Many people now understand that if it is scientifically probed deeply, the yoga itself is it's fully curative of all the ailments. It is not only curative, but it is preventive also, which is the most important aspect of the definition of the health by WHO, that it should be preventive. It should not be able to lead to the complications and the various disorders through which the humanity is suffering today. If the yoga is perfectly used in proper order in day-to-day life, as Lord Krishna says in Gita, Yuktahar viharasya yukta chastasya karmasu yukta swapnao bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkhaha. This last word I'll explain for those who do not understand Sanskrit. Yogo bhavati dukkhaha. Yoga is destroyer of all miseries. It removes all miseries. Dukkha, dukkha nashak. It is what is the basic thing which is needed today, that what we do is according to yoga. Whatever we do, yukt ahar, our diet should be yukt like yogi. Our vihar, our day-to-day living should be like yogi. Yukt swapna bodhasya, our sleep should be like yogi. Our jagrati, our awakening should be also like yogi. And our all the actions should be like yogi. Means yoga means 24-hour. Yogi's life, not 15 minutes, not 1 hour, not 2 hours, but it is whole 24 hours like yogi. Breathe like a yogi, live like a yogi, and talk to others like a yogi. When you do that, you become a live example of yogi. This is what is Lord Krishna says, and this is what is the need of time today. We are passing through a change in the advent of the century, in which 21st century, in the second decade, in which there is a lot of change going on everywhere. You can see the change happening in the Arabian world, you can see the change happening in the economical world in USA, in USSR, in the European countries, in the Japan and China. You can see the dynasties changing, you can see the administration changing, you can see the change in the masses, how we are passing through from one particular aspect of the century to another aspect of century. This 21st century is the, in real sense, the advent of a new change, advent of new era. We are passing through a very painful era of 21st and Second World War, and the many about more than 250 wars, small wars, like Serbia, like what is happening in Palestine and everywhere. Like all these wars, we are now passing through an era of peace. We are now passing to an era of yoga. We are passing to an era of spirituality. We are passing to an era of scientific spirituality. And there, our role is very important. What we are able to exemplify by our actions, what exactly we are able to establish through our scientific researches, what you are able to propagate basically to the masses, exactly what we are supposed to be doing in the next era. The generation in India, particularly to all of you to know, is around 60% population of Indian population of 125 crore, means 1250 million people, is young, is between 15 and 35 years of age. If this population is taught yoga, how to live yoga rightly, then this population will be a healthy population, and this healthy population will take you to a golden future of this country. The same happens to each and everywhere. If you apply it to the all other countries, remaining countries, then all those countries, they need this model, this model. Then we are going to have the 21st century's second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, full of happiness, peace, and a proper harmony amongst each other. May I pray to Almighty that this time should come very soon, and all of you who have been here for last 4 days. I'm sorry I was unable to come on the inaugural day because I was supposed to go to a very important place for me, my Guru's birthplace, which is near city of Taj, and there I was supposed to be present in a very chilly afternoon without any sun, but I was supposed to be there because that was the occasion. But then I talked to Swamiji, and Swami Ramdevji asked me to come on the closing day. I hope that I have not been able to disappoint you. All the best for your career, all the best for your future, and may Almighty bless you with all sorts of virtues of yoga, spirituality, and basically the holistic way of life, the scientific spirituality. Everything comes in your life. Thank you very much.
During the conference, we have had many wonderful speeches, and this has been particularly inspiring. Thank you very much. We now go to the next part of our program, where we will request Dr. Pranav Pandya ji to award prizes to those who presented papers here. In the last 3 days, I think, we've had a number of very excellent papers presented in the afternoon, which shows how yoga is moving forward in different countries, whether it is Europe, the US, where I think research is really making huge strides, the Far East, all parts of Portugal, Germany, Eastern Europe, so I won't even try to list it. Australia, with Pauline on the stage. So, we will now come to the part of mentioning we've kept the speakers in suspense. We are going to announce the prizes and request Dr. Pranav Pandya ji to give the prizes to them. For the oral papers, the first prize is to Miguel Faria. Miguel Faria is from the Department of Experimental Psychology, University of Oxford, England. We request Miguel Faria to come up. He is receiving this prize for his excellent paper, which was entitled The Behavioral and Psychological Benefits of a 10-Week Yoga Intervention on a Prison Population, a Randomized Trial. Congratulations. The second prize goes to Sharada N. from the Department of Psychology, the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, Imphal, Manipur, India, for an excellent paper on the cardiovascular status before and after yoga training. We request Ms. Sharda to come up and receive her prize. And congratulations. The third prize goes to Ms. Rukmini Nair. I'm not sure if she stayed because she was not sure that she get the oh, okay. She has, so someone's going to take it on her behalf from Delhi, Naturopathy Hospital. Excellent study, Yoga and Naturopathy, a study on physical assessment and inflammatory markers for rheumatoid arthritis. This is being received on behalf of Dr. Rukmini Nair, the third prize. No, posters are.